All right, welcome to another Truth Bomb Tuesday here with Final Expense Direct. My name is Sarah Primo, and today we're going to be visiting with two of our very own employees that have been working in the conservation department. Going on, Auzrea, how long has it been for you?
12 years.
12 years with the company, and Cheryl,
11.
11 years. So that's what, 23 years combined with two of our
Mm-hmm.
best in the department, working all these policies that our agents submit, keeping
Mm-hmm.
business on the books, working those bad accounts, working those NSF charges
Mm-hmm.
and the clients get, and just making sure we keep business on the books. We would not have an agency without the conservation department. I truly believe this is the lifeline of our agency, and we wouldn't be around if we didn't have you guys. So in today's Truth
Yeah.
Bomb Tuesday, we're going to have you guys just talk amongst yourselves and have a nice, authentic conversation. Talk about what you
Okay.
do for our agents and some of the tactics and things you guys do in the department. So I'll leave you
Okay.
guys to it. If you are not subscribed, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment the video at the end, and you'll get more of these every Tuesday from us. So I'll leave you guys to it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Ozzy.
Hi, Cheryl. How you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. What about you?
Oh, it's been a good day.
Good.
Well, hey, I was just wondering, I messed up. I'm sorry. I'm just,
That's okay. Keep going.
should I tell her? Okay.
No.
I just went blank.
Let's talk about banking because you're really good at conferencing the client with the bank. And on that
Okay.
end, I'm very nervous. I think it's time consuming. And
Mm,
I have a issue with, trying to do it all the time. So when it comes back green, I'm so excited. What do
yes.
you do in an issue when the bank has verified the correct account information, the agent and the client, but the carrier still says it's not good? Do you just wait?
Well, no, I would conference them with the bank before
Mhm.
submitting the information just to make sure, because one of the things I've learned from you, we don't want to double work. So when I submit that information, I pretty much want to be done with it, just want to
Okay.
make sure it goes through. So a lot of times you get them on the phone with the bank, and like you said earlier, they're giving us a member number or something like that. There may be a prefix that we're not adding on or suffix. So it's just good to hear it from the bank. Only a couple times I can say I've conferenced them with the bank and there was nothing wrong with the information. That
Okay.
happens, every once in a while, but it doesn't hurt to be sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel it's safer for me to conference them with the bank. And that's something that I built up in my head, and it seems to work pretty
Yeah.
well. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, we
reading
do
directly from, I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead. No, reading directly from,
The checkbook, that's always good too. But like I said, the banks don't put those prefixes and suffixes on the checkbook. So you might
mhm.
just call, and you can call by yourself. That's a good thing I've learned here lately. If the client doesn't want to do it, you can always call. Some people are nice enough. If they know that client, they'll give you the information,
Yeah.
So they're like, oh,
Yeah.
this is Mr. Larry.
Yeah. I've seen that
So,
I've had that happen a
mhm.
couple of times, which is wonderful.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Well, let me
Mhm.
ask you, what do you like the most about working in the customer service department?
Well, I have to be honest. Here lately, since COVID, I do not get out. We used to have that freedom to go drive to work and do something. I really look forward to talking to the clients, just
Yeah.
seeing what I can do for them to help them, just enjoy having this policy. So, and they become friends. It's not just about calling them every month. I love when they answer the phone and like, oh, Aubrey.
They know exactly who you are. Yeah.
Yes, they can't say my name for nothing, but they know who I am. So
But
it's good.
we've been working together so long. Clients
Hmm.
assume that I'm you and you're me.
Yes, they
And I
say we
tell them
sound
that,
a lot alike.
yes, that's what they say. I say
Do
we
you
work.
think it's the Houston accent?
I
I
think
never
maybe
knew
it's
we had accents.
true. Yeah, we do
Yeah,
have accents, but
I
I think
know.
it's our approach, how we're upbeat and we're happy.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of
Okay.
times, clients don't get that in other avenues when they're dealing with people. But for us, we're mainly upbeat, wanting to
Hmm.
help, and I think that's what
Right.
makes us sound alike. Even though we don't
Yeah.
sound alike, we offer
Hmm.
the
It's
same
just
great
that
service and
happiness.
And then we
Yeah.
listen. You have to
Hmm.
listen when you're talking to people.
You do.
Yeah, when I'm not at work, I deal just like everybody else, pay my bills, and I like it
Hmm.
when I call someplace and they're listening. That
Right.
makes me feel comfortable. I don't like to keep
It
repeating the
does.
same question and then you repeat it. We're not getting anywhere. So I
We're
like that
not.
about us. We listen
Yes.
and we're
Yes.
attentive and we care.
Yes, right. But don't you think we have all the tools in the world to be successful? Like, even if you don't know what you're doing, we have everything to help us. I love
Yes,
that part. From the kayak to the suspense tickets to, everything we do, our notes, that's a big thing too, the team's communication. Oh my goodness, we didn't know how valuable that was while we were in the office,
true.
not being able to see what's going on and the way we communicate on Teams, like I learned a lot from the different
Yes.
carriers. Yesterday we had a conversation about Sika, and it's good for everybody to see, you can just pick it up if you want to. It's not
Hmm.
being forced on you, but it's there. So
Yeah.
I love that part.
Yeah. And I like
But
the
coming
carriers. Yeah.
hmm Yeah, I think Sarah and I were talking this morning about Pioneer, all the options you have for, just the saving approaches, the redates, changing the banks whenever you want, and the voice signatures makes it very
Mhm.
safe, and it kind of covers us. It makes it easier for them to give us that information once we read that little thing. It just, I love it.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do. It's just
Yeah.
the time passes by so fast. I can't believe that we've been here 11 and 12 years, the
Yeah.
growth. And I like the fact
Hmm.
that I like the way that the company is structured from the top to the bottom. Like I
Yes.
learned a lot from Mr. and Mrs. Kim.
Each,
I learned a
yeah.
whole lot. I learned patience, understanding from Mrs.
Mm-hmm.
EJ, and the same thing from
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Kim. But then
Oh
we also
yeah.
have, Sarah to help us. If we need anything,
Mm-hmm.
she's always there to guide us. But
Yeah.
yeah, we do it on our
I feel
own.
like, and I love Sarah to death, but I feel like she's the hammer, like Miss EJ and Mr. Kim they taught more of the understanding, and Mr. Kim is all, everybody deserves a chance, but she's just like, look, it's gonna be done this way.
And I
know,
like that
and that's
because
that discipline that we need, right?
I like that. I like that
Yeah.
she's brought a lot of structure and chain of
Yes.
command. And when you
Yes.
do it the proper way, you don't have any issues. And but I
Exactly.
don't see her as a hammer. I see her more as holding my hand. So we have opposites. It's like, Sarah, hold my hand right now. Or you.
Right.
And I want to
Yeah.
thank you because you help a lot when I'm on the ceiling. I'll call you. You'll
Mm.
pull me down. It's just really nice
And
to
you do
work
the
for
same
people who
for
care.
me. I mean, yes,
Yeah, we
yes. We
care.
can't help but care about you. Like we're together all the time.
Yeah, even though we're not. But I love the
Right.
fact that as a team,
Yeah.
we make this work and we make it work powerful and we're always
Yes.
pushing to be better,
That's
to try to
right.
get a better understanding. But I really like the fact that the people that I work for, they care.
Hmm.
So I can care.
Hmm.
I can be
Yeah.
myself. And I love that about this job. Just bring yourself,
Hmm.
Cheryl, and a smile. Everything else will work
Exactly.
itself out. Yeah.
Yes. It
I
will.
love that I come in and I hear giggles and laughing, but everything you guys are saying is absolutely true. I can't
Hmm.
think of a better team to have in this department. You guys care so much about these clients,
Yes,
so
we
much, and
do.
it
Thank
shows
you.
through the recordings that I listen to.
Hmm.
And you're talking to clients. It's about making sure this policy stays into effect for eventually to help their loved ones. That's what it's all about.
Hmm.
So, I've been
Yeah.
talking to them for a long time, even on the lead gen
Yes.
side. So perfect for customer
Yeah.
service.
Yeah.
You got to make sure clients feel warm and fuzzy about the customer service department that they're going to call into every time they have a question or concern and they need help. But it's
Hmm.
also, you got to have that salesmanship to go after the money too. And y'all
Yes.
provide that good balance that we need in this department. So I don't
Thank
know if
you.
you guys have talked too much about numbers, but just looking at yesterday while I jumped off, yesterday
Hmm.
amongst the whole team, you guys saved 37,000 in annual premium.
Mm.
It's a
Wow.
lot of policies that you guys were able to keep on the books due to outreach and
Hmm.
redrafting and double drafting and fixing bank accounts. So it just speaks to the
Hmm.
volumes of how important our department is. So
Yeah.
kudos to you
Hmm.
guys. Well,
Thank you.
Yes.
sounds like you guys have a great conversation here. So I think that about wraps it up for this Truth Bomb Tuesday.
Okay.
Any last word? Do y'all think you got it all out?
Let's beat that
I think
37,000 today.
I love
Yes.
that. We gotta get on the phones
Yes.
to do that. So thank you
Okay.
guys.
Yes. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you,
All
Sarah.
right.
Have a
Bye.
great day, guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.